Convert a measured sound intensity of 10 to the minus 9 watts per meter squared to the sound intensity level. So remember, it's SIL. So which of these three will we be using? 1, 2, or 3? 1. Very good. So how will we write this down? SIL dB equal 10 log of I over I0. What's the I that's given? And what is I0? 10 to the minus 12. So what will be 10 to the minus 9 divided by 10 to the 12? So here's how you start these questions. It will be 10 log of, will be 10 to the 3. That means it's 10 to the 3, and we can either use the properties of log, or you could just use the button log. Or you can use the properties of log, which says log a to the power b is the same as b log of a. 3. And the answer will be 30. And we just put in a unit of decibel in front of it. Are we good? Yes. It will be unless they tell you both of them. I say to you in the question, what will be the intensity gain if one intensity is 5 and the other one is 6, right? And in that case, I'll give you both. But if I don't give you any, absolutely you can assume that that is true. That's, yeah, good. Okay, so good. Now, can I ask you to do this question? Which one should we use? 1, 2, or 3? What is it asking me for? Pressure, right? 3? Good job. Use 3, right? Find the word that matches what you want, plug in the values, and you're done. So what will this be? SPL dB is 20 log of P over P0. What is the P given? 0.01 divided by P0, which was minus 5. Right? That was what it was given, right? Newtons per meter squared for both of them. So newtons per meter squared, newtons per meter squared, these will get canceled with each other. I am left with 20 log of 0.01 divided by 2 times minus 5. So what is the value? 0.01 divided by 2 times 10 to the minus 5 is? Wait. So what? Say that again? 53.98. Yes. 500? Okay. Take the log of 500. Remember, there's 2 buttons. Use the log one, not the ln one. 2.699 times 20 gives you, you said 50 something, right? Like 54. 54. And you add decibels because we had to come up with a unit for it, and they just decided to call them decibels. So, hint for doing these questions. Find what is being asked and find the formula that matches. Got it? Remember, intensity is with respect to you, how intense something is. Power is whatever the noisemaker is making. Pressure is also with respect to you. So these 2 things you can measure. And remember, decibel is just either intensity over intensity watts over watt or pressure over pressure. And that is one of the most confusing things that we have. And everybody gets confused. Why? Like, which one should I use? Which one should I use? So be very careful. That's why I made you write all three together. Write them together, figure out what's given, and also remember, this will be, oh, okay, I should go back. Wait. Let me go back to the thing so that people online can see. Remember, this unit will be watts per meter squared. This units will be watts, and this units will be newtons per meter squared or pascals. So find the unit that's given to you, find the formula that matches, and then use it. Got it? And remember that log, the one that you're using, inverse log is 10 to the power. So don't use ln. So there will be two buttons, right, on your calculator. There's a button called log, and then there's a button called ln. Don't use natural log. Don't use ln. Just use the button log. Got it? Okay, so that will be useful. If one violin produces a 70 dB SIL, sound intensity level, and we add a second violin also producing 70 dB SIL, what is the total sound intensity level? Note, you cannot do 70 plus 70. That's not how it works. So in order to add sound intensity levels, you will use your formula. Total level will be the level of a single source plus 10 log of the number of sources. So how many sources do we have now? So the level of a single source is 70 dB SIL plus 10 log of 2. So say the question asks you for 10, right? 10 more are added. So then what will be the total number of sources? 11. So you would just put in 11 there. Got it? And so log of 2, if I remember correctly, is 0.3. Yeah. So let's just do a final answer. 73 dB SIL. So adding one more violin or one more instrument or one more source does not double the intensity. It only changes it by 3 decibels. And that is generally going to be true. Oh, actually, I think I have done that in the book as well as here. Like here. So if you make intensity twice as much, the decibel meter goes up by 3. If you make it 10 times, there's only a 10 dB. If you make it 100 times, it'll be 200 decibels.